Hello, people on the recording that I forgot to start. Twitch chat got a couple of seconds of exclusive guff. I don't. Oh, that's not. That's not working as intended. Oh well. He's messed it up. Let's come back to that. Hello. I had a feeling that wasn't going to go well, and it didn't. Um, Sorry about that, folks. I ended up sitting about for like 5 minutes longer than I intended because something literally came up as I started streaming. I pressed the button, tweeted, and then something came up. Good. There is there is still a like sort of I'd say probably about 70% chance that I have to go and answer the door. So that'll be fun. Is encoding still overloaded? Probably. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We should be live. This should all be working. I haven't checked the sound and well actually I can use the phone. Um there's a reason I can't use the iPad like I usually would. Um Find my own Twitch channel. Turn my volume up. There is still a like sort of good. That works. That's a good start. Right. So to save this poor laptop, I'm gonna fade over to the game. Now this is gonna try and do an NDI feed. This will be fun. This is Kerbal Space Program, which is today's game. Apparently the encoding is overloaded, but I don't know. Consider turning down video settings or using a different preset. Yeah. Oh, I should probably. Yeah, I'm gonna close the stream on that. I don't have anything literally out of computers to do things on because that one's doing Kerbal. Oh, do I not have a mouse? I don't have a mouse. Okay, so what we're going to try and do today in Kerbal, I'm going to monitor the stream from my phone. Accept the cookie. Twitch on this seems to have not realised that I've changed the thing over yet. Oh, has Twitch... What? There we go. We can see KSP. I'm going to have to stop the stream and restart it because it is dying. Sorry, folks. Oh, yikes. Hello, I'm back. See if that works better. I think it's still overloaded, but I can't tell, like, a whole lot. So let's go back to Kerbal. This is why I should stream from the other computer that actually has a processor in it, rather than a MacBook. But such is life. So, we have a few fun things today that I don't know if it's going to work or not, because... That seems to be fine. Let me move the cursor around a bit. We'll see if it catches on the phone. Hopefully the sound is okay. Yes, that sounds like Kerbal sound with some birds. Oh, that's like 3 FPS. Cut back to the technical difficulties. We're going down to 30 FPS, folks. I'm going to start the recording. I think that's usually when it dies. So we are now at, I think you're at 720/30 at the minute. That should be better. I can see Twitter. That's probably not helping. I'm going to close Firefox. Right, there you go. Let's have Kerbal back for the, what, fourth time or something or other? So, and then when we get Kerbal back, let's move the mouse cursor around a bit so that we can, although you can't see the mouse cursor. And then intently watch the phone as we hope that this actually, yeah, right, okay, that's an acceptable frame rate for what we're going to be doing. So, I actually can't see the chat, which is probably a stupid idea. I also cannot. Okay, right, we're gonna have to. I'm sorry. Oh, I've knocked tripod up. Oh, it's not. No. Um. So, what's this iPad charged to? 80 something percent. Let's open the Twitch app on the iPad. So, we have a few fun things today. Let us pull up the vessel we are going to be attempting to land. I'll figure out where the mod button is on this. Stream manager. Hey, chat is all I really care about. Okay, so we don't really need the flight recorder. What we do need is this is it's not much. It's a dragon pod thing, a tank with a raptor on the bottom and 4 new shepherd legs. It's not meant to be much. Let me do that. Okay. So, where this gets fun is that I'm going to press the button to go out of studio mode because I need to not be in studio mode for this. We have Telnet, because why not? So that we are going to launch a rocket remotely. We also have, yeah, this is KOS. If you're sort of, you might also notice I don't actually have taskbar icons. I haven't turned them off for the stream. They just didn't come on this morning, and I can't be bothered to fix it. So let us go back to. There is a third Sublime window open. There's a reason for that if this thing lands. So where we are currently. Oh yeah, we have a third thing as well. We have a third thing for if we need to do well for when we need to do some maths. We have the iPad being captured. This is why I'm streaming from the MacBook because I need the iPad. The rest is purely optional. You'll also notice there's 2 vessels on here, which will give a bit of a hint to what is going to happen if we land this thing. Now, this thing at the moment will not land. If I run Hopper, it will take off, and it will turn its engine off. It'll kick its upper G to just over 1,000, and then stop. And it should come back, and I don't think it'll put its gears down. I could check the code. I don't think it'll put its gears down. There we go, there's some data. I told it to log data at 750 and it does close enough. That's for maths purposes, and then it crashes into the ground. Good. Now, of course, the problem with this is that I've just blown the thing up. So now we have to wait for Kerbal to reset the launch. We're going to be here a while. Get used to this. So, if I find the stylus that I use for my iPad, and we'll pull the iPad up for a moment. There we go. So, we're on a point. I haven't told my friend that I'm doing this. I asked him for help and then I didn't tell him that I was going to do this. So I might end up, I don't know if he's on Discord, I might end up Discording. No, he's not. Good start. So I now have to monitor Twitch on the phone. Great, this is going well. I'm a competent streamer. I should log into the RPGPN account and mod through that. Can I? Is it going to let me do that? Can I log into my password manager? So we are a blob, and we're going down. And we're going down at 9.8 meters a second. Oh, we're going down with an acceleration of post of 9.8 meters a second squared. I'm actively logging into my password manager to be able to mod the stream. I didn't turn my notifications off on this iPad. How on earth do I do that? There we go. Yes. Okay. So let's hope that this doesn't need any vulnerable. Sign into that account. If anybody gets banned, they'll get banned from RPGPN because, or from that account. Because, oh, they've sent an email, great. Okay, so while I have to literally open my emails, so we're going down at minus 9.8, and we don't want to because we want to get down at naught. I had a better diagram for this. Let's load that up. Discard, it's pointless. We'll have this one. And we'll turn all the guff off because we only care about that. So that's sort of what we're doing. I don't know if we were doing 80 meters a second. No, U is 58. U is 58 there, so we'll find that and we'll scrub that out and we'll replace that with 58 meters a second downward. And gravity on Kerbin is close enough to Earth's gravity that I frankly don't care. Is this stream going to be okay if I open the Twitch dashboard? Just Twitch. Right, there we go. That's fine. So we're doing about that much downwards, and we want to be at naught. So I should also quickly say that my maths ability is A level, and that's it. I'm not a rocket scientist, and I know that's probably like, blindingly obvious. The stream manager is not having fun, so we can sue that to find sort of the acceleration that we'll need. And I don't know if this is correct or not. I don't know if this is the correct way of doing this, but this is the way I'm going to do. I shouldn't do it on this layer actually. Let's make a new layer and we'll sue that. Except we'll ignore the T because the T doesn't matter. In fact, we'll write it and cross it off. So we don't know what the acceleration is. That's what we want because we. Oh God, my stream is apparently unstable. I think that's probably my internet connection. I don't know. My bitrate is low, but I think that might just be that it's not having to transmit a whole lot because Kerbal's not doing much. So we know that. Oh no, that's it having a crisis. So we're doing about 749 meters. I'm going to pause the stream in the thing because, in a sort of hope that that'll work. U is the console here says that U is minus 57. We want V to be 0 because we want to land. So my favourite equation now, because I've done it so much over the past couple of weeks, 0 squared equals, what was it, minus 57. I'm going to just ignore the, what's it on this, direction, because we know what direction it's supposed to be going in. Squared plus 2 times A. Well, we don't know what A is, that's what we want. We know a bit of A. We know that we're going to have to factor gravity into this. That's all we know. And S is 749. And then you whip out your Casio calculator. Because, yes. You do some quick maths. We'll choose to ignore that. Do you ever just get the feeling that your friend is going to come in chat and absolutely destroy you with maths? Because that's how I'm currently feeling. I also feel incredibly sorry for everybody the second I have to start programming. So this, I think this is what I think I've done this wrong. Oh no! Apparently my acceleration needs to be 2 meters a second, which is fine, probably yeah, but we haven't factored gravity in yet. So it's telling me that a is about 2.16, but the acceleration that we actually want is 2.16 plus 9.8, isn't it? Because we want to counteract gravity. So we get about 11.96. That's about what we want. That's fun. That's fine. 11.96. Okay. Now this is where the problem lies, because then how how do I go? Okay, this is, I need this much of this. I can F equals ma it, but is that the correct way of doing it? Who knows? I'm moving stuff around on my desk because it's currently a mess for doing this stream. So we know that we need to be doing... Oh, I haven't put my units on and I can hear my maths teacher screaming at me. Right. So, okay then. Tab back over. So until we land, so if we do this calculation every physics tick, which, yeah, it'll take a bit of time, won't it? I did have this, and then I did have this done, and then I deleted it for a bit of fun. So what this code does this so far is we've got the hop stuff, that's pretty basic. What it also does is get the base height, because apparently the bottom of this craft, that is not the bottom of the craft at the bottom of the legs where it touches the ground. That is not 0. The bot or that's not sort of the craft's where the craft's altitude is taken from. It's taken from sort of in the middle, I think. I can't remember if it's in the middle or if it's from the pod or from the... Really? There have been a lot of planes recently flying over here. Like, even pre-pandemic, there was a lot of... Well, even pre-pandemic, there was not this many loud planes. But anyway, the sort of altitude is not taken from the bottom, which is a pest. So that's what this does. It gets us a base altitude, and then we lock true radar to it. Not quite sure what's going on here. That should be that. I apologise for the typing, but there is nothing I can do. So if we do this calculation every second, I think I have a rearranged version of this somewhere. No. Here it is. Here is a rearranged version. Oh, this factors gravity in. Okay, that's fine. So if we hope you like brackets and bad programming languages. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, am I getting a? I'm multiplying by m. Okay, we're not going to multiply by m. We're going to silently. We're going to ignore that bit. We're going to ignore the brackets for this. Oh, I realise you can't see what's going on. Stonks. There's a reason the iPad is over there. There we go. This was what I was talking about. I'm going to have to do this. So it prints out what the base height is, which we saw in the logs. It's 6.782. It saves it to a variable, turns RCS on, locks the steering, stages to activate the engine, throttles up, turns the gears, closes the gears, waits until it's high enough, throttles down, waits until the speed is naught. That's just so that, because we're going to be at 750 twice, because I had it try to land, it ended up going up. I forgot to put that in once when I was moving code about. It was not fun, it went to orbit. And yeah, we don't want to be there, we want to be on the ground. It prints a ton of stuff out. The mass, available thrust over the mass. Oh, that's the max deceleration rate. So we know. Okay, so we already know how much acceleration per second this can give us. Good. I was wondering what that was for. And we get the gravitational constant because apparently it's just different to Earth's gravitational constant, which is a pest, but we'll go with it. So let's set this. My brackets are unbalanced. Good. So first, okay, let's do the. We'll stick a plus G on the end. I am a Casio calculator user, so I use too many brackets. 2 times, well, S is true radar. That's, yeah. And then we want V squared. Well, V squared is going to be naught, so we'll do naught minus, well, U squared is U is ship vertical speed. Okay. Let's do that. It's going to print calc. Unfortunately, it's going to do a lot of printing calc. So let me kill the video capture device and bring the console back. And I'm actually going to increase the size of it. There we go. So I am saved. We're going to switch over. We're going to say that we want to be on 1, and we're going to switch to 0 because that's where the thing is. And we're going to run hopper. And it flies. Right, okay, that's a good start. The fact that it actually moves is a point. It moves is it's like we're at base principles here. It can move. I also haven't turned drag off, so yep, get ready any second now for that console to get spammed. There you go. Haven't factored gravity in, apparently. Oh, good start. Okay, now we wait for the game to revert. And we tab out. We tab out while we wait for the game to revert. Has this filled my console log up? No, it hasn't. Okay, good. I can still. Oh yeah, because it's just telnet, probably. Right. So yeah, this. Did I mention this earlier? That this is literally just a KSP running it, or KOS running a telnet server that I'm connecting to from the Mac. So it says that we want. We're plussing G, and we seem to be getting a different number to the one I was getting. Now, what's probably happened here is that I'm ignoring. Yeah, I'm ignoring that bracket. So if I abs it, it'll be fine. Which means we can get rid of those outside brackets now. Get used to seeing this. I've seen it a lot this past week. Right, okay, let's go again. I can't even see how long I've been streaming for because it's sort of just 3 streams at this point. Okay. Time warp. I know this isn't a great idea, but such is life. Yeah, that's some numbers. Good. So let's try this then. If this lands, I'll be amazed. So let's turn the print off. And then we'll say if, what have I just done? Oh, I think that was just Kerbal. If calc is greater than the max deceleration, because your F equals ma, oh my god. Oh, this is a good meme. Or a bad meme. I mean, it depends on your sort of level of memes. If you like maths, you might enjoy this meme. If calc is greater than that, then we lock throttle to 1 because, well, we need to give it more thrust than, yeah. Else lock throttle to... Now, this is, of course, very probably futile. I'm going to take calc and we're going to divide it because we want a percentage, or we want a thing, don't we? There we go. Let's try that. That was a bracket in the wrong place. That bracket was in the right place. That was in the wrong place. That was in the right place. Tab back. 1. You know, at one point, right. Oh, of course, yeah, I should probably mention I have Kerbal Construct and whatever the one is that adds a load of sort of stuff. So there's LC39A and B. I'm pointing with the cursor and you literally can't see it, but they are here and here, as it were. We have some test stands, we have the landing zones, but we're going to run hopper. Great, okay, that's a crash. Am I a dum-dum? I genuinely do not know what this is going to do. There have been a lot of attempts at this over the past, I think I've been trying to do this for about a week. Over a week. I've been doing it since, yeah, week Wednesday, because I missed the quiz for it. You may also notice that I appear to have forgotten to put its gears down. I think it's going to get close and then go back up again. No, wait, no, it might not. It might actually land. Am I going to actually land the thing? Is the thing going to land? No! Okay, that is... Ah, right, so you may notice that the program ended. That is what I would call acceptable. Let's turn that down then. If it's less than 6, until, yeah, and then the last thing it does is gear on. Try that. Switch to naught, run hopper, rum hopper, crack it. Okay. He's going up. He's going up. He's going up. Of course, if this works, we're going to go and switch to the starship that is sat over there, and we're going to try it with a starship because of course we are. We're going to try it with my starship code, which can belly flop. So it should put its gears down, and I think that's where it failed last time, and it didn't throttle down. If it put its gears down and if it throttled down, it would have been fine. There we go, it's put its gears down. Right, that was me throttling it down. But I'm gonna have the first thing it does is lock the throttle to naught. Wait. Right. Switch to 0. Run hopper. He's up. It's up. It's going. Can it land? Like, no hands on the keyboard either. I physically cannot control this thing because KOS doesn't let me use the keyboard. Or I can use certain bits, like I can turn the gears on, but I can't like throttle it because it's locked the throttle. This is doing well, it's doing well, it's doing well, it's doing well, it's put its gears down. And the program ended without locking the throttles at all. That's strange that it put the gears down. Until true radar is less than 6. Let's get it to tell me when it's down. Okay. Okay. So I think if this thing lands, I'll probably get it to a higher test flight, maybe up to 20 or something, 10 or 10k or something, and see if it can land when it's going faster before we take it to a starship. I don't know. This is interesting. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. Down. When it puts its gears down, it should throttle down. Okay, it didn't. I don't know what's up with the throttle. Like, you can... It gets stuck. What if I don't lock? What if I can actually do this a bit easier, can't I? I can... What if I just tell it that I'm going to set the throttle rather than locking it? Lock throttle to 0. Is there a way I can disable the engine? Yeah, if I just set the throttle, I wonder if that will work better. I mean, it'll probably be slower, but like calculation slower because it's doing it different, or maybe it'll bug out, who knows. Also, it turns around. It does like a 180 or something because I just couldn't be bothered to turn it around in the VAB. So yeah, we're gonna now see if it can land. It's turned its throttle on. Good start. That's an engine. As you can imagine, I've done a whole lot of SN8s with this, where it's sort of had an engine on and just hit the ground because it just can't. Although, not being having problems with throttling down is a nice problem to have because yeah, the program ended, it said down and then it kept its engines on. There is a variable you can set KOS set pilot, was it pilot thrust or something that you can set, and it's like the equivalent of using the buttons, pilot input, but it still affects the throttle. Yeah, I don't want to use, no, I want to use pilot main throttle, don't I? So if I set lock I don't know if this is on. I don't know what's it this is on. Ship control. Nope. Am I the phone? Is it just control pilot main throttle then? What? Have I lost the plot? Have I lost the plot? Oh, I have to set not lock. Apparently. Try again. There we go. Go up and let's see if it can come back down. Turn its engine off. I suppose that's Miko, but lol. Also, you'll notice this has a stupid amount of fuel in it. Like it's got full fuel. This tank does not need full fuel, but I was trying to make it sort of heavy because frankly I don't want to just move like a steel tin around or something, an empty steel tin, do I? So this should lock the throttle so that after it finishes, it should be naught. So when it says land in the console, nope. Ah, now the problem is that I actually cannot press any buttons. If I can figure out how to actually shut the engines down. I think I use cooked control, don't I? Don't I use SAS and lock step? Yeah. I think it, yeah, is it the thing that it's a bad idea to wait during the expo? No. I don't want to lock steering, I'm locking. I don't want to lock. Oh. Oh, that's fine. We're not waiting, we're just locking. Oh, I need to unlock them. Problem, my vehicle. No, my problem is that I don't want your fancy PID controllers, it's just like not turning off. I don't think it's the lock because we see gear down. If I just lock it to 0 rather than 0.0 or something stupid like that, and then unlock the throttle. Let's try that. And meanwhile, I'm going to try and figure out how I can shut the engines down. Ow. Ship systems, is that how I can shut them down? RCS, SAS mode. Action groups. Lights, brake, gear report, pseudo action groups. Okay. See if this fares any better with the throttle being unlocked. Down, gear done, but I can It doesn't quite get close enough either. It gets close, but it's not close enough. Also, I think that... Oh, God, that went red. That's gone red. Why is that gone red? Is that too much bandwidth? Why are you sending that, then? I think it's getting too close to the ground as well. Or, no, too far from the ground. So if we drop it to 5 again, true radar is less than 5, then we... I don't know why the throttle to 0 isn't working. Until true radar is less than 5, calculate the absolute of that. If it's greater than the available thrust, lock the throttle to 1. To calc. This is puzzling. Parts. Is there, like, can I say get engines? I am gonna have to hop for one moment, folks. See you in a femtosecond. I'm back. Hello. Right. Where were we? We were having throttle issues. I think it's this else. I think it's this else if. Oh, is it else if in this? Calc. Let's say that calc has to be greater than 0. Otherwise... Let's say that... Yeah, because we're taking the absolute value, so it's always going to be greater than 0 unless it's not. But we'll know that downwards... Yeah. Let's try it. Oh, I'm not... I'm there we go. There we are. That was a fairly quick change. Can even do it while tabbed at the game. It's great. I am going to stop in a couple of minutes though, because I need to go and do something else. Because, yes, I need to go and be the family IT technician. So we're going to see what this one does, and then we're going to go. I might come back with a more successful stream next week from the other computer. Probably. I think that's what I'll do. I might come back mid next week. I also might stream programming next week. I don't know. We're gonna see if this thing lands. I'll probably put some improvements on this tonight. Down, program ended, throttle is still above 1. Oh, also true radar can be literally naught. If true radar is above 1, have it slow down. So I think, yeah, mostly we're fine. We're going to try relaunching it. We're going to try launching something that's landed. The throttle is going to be higher. Oh, it's going to have more thrust because the mass is... Oh no, it's not. But, oh no, it can put more thrust out, so it's going to be able to do more acceleration because the mass is lower, yeah. I mean, I don't think the mass is lower by much. But... such is life. Also, I can't hear the game sound, so I don't know. It's probably like way too loud. I don't even know where that monitor is going. Oh, I think that got incredibly close. But we are gonna go. I will see you all another time. We'll try probably again next Friday, probably around the same time, uh, but 5 minutes earlier because I'll actually not have something come up the second that the stream starts. By the magic of planning. Oh, the media source is muted. There isn't sound for this anyway. I'll probably also come back on the other computer so that I can use NVENC so that I don't have to use this laptop. There might be a programming stream sometime next week. I have a top tier yak shave that I can do. I have a yak shave that is going to take me like 2 days that I'm starting today. When I finish, while I'm looking at this laptop that I've been given to look at, I'm going to go on a yak shave, a subtitle related yak shave. Also, there is a video coming out at 4 p.m. Don't miss that. It's something. Also, tell me in the comments for that if you want the outtakes because I have about. Oh, hello, follower. Because I have about 3 minutes of outtakes that I can put out. So I need to actually make a thumbnail for that, so I probably won't end up doing that until about 3:30. So yeah, join me in the YouTube comments later for that. I haven't got it set as a premiere because what's the point? Yeah, I think that's everything. Follow the Twitter, innit? Right. Goodbye.